Hey guys, how's it going? My name's always and welcome back to Spellbound Caves 2. In the last episode, we managed to get the white wool, the very first wool you're supposed to get. We got it second. We got that from the old outpost in intersection 1. I don't think there's anything else really there to explore other than Peanut Canyon. So we might do that today, but I don't think we are actually going to do that. But I've been working on something. And oh boy, this was a thing. So what I was working on is trying to make automatic currency uh, conversion, I guess. So there is some quests in the quest book that allows you to take the copper coins, the copper owls, the silver stags, and the gold dragons, and turn them into their corresponding metals, so gold, silver, and copper nuggets. And I have this horribly awful system set up to hopefully make it so that I just put whatever we need in here, and everything else kind of it does its job on its own. So basically, we put in the money, we get the nuggets, and that's it. And I've also kind of tried to make it so that if I put anything else in there, for example, if I accidentally put some grape juice, nothing would happen. Now, do we have any signs? We do. So let's go ahead and put a sign and tell myself for later what to do. So this is insert coin. And I'm actually not going to put an output thing. I'm just going to put the insert coin because I think that's funny to me. It's yeah. So how this works is there's a hopper right here that takes everything out of the barrel, and then the hopper ducks carry it along to this big wall of hoppers. And this first one is a graded hopper, currently with just some slate so that nothing really affects it. But graded hoppers work in an interesting way. They have filters, as you can see, and they will only take items from above if it matches the filter. Since this is presumably only going to have gold dragons, this will never take that out, so we won't have to worry about that. The hopper underneath will pull out anything that doesn't go into the filter, and if we put items into the side of the graded hoppers, we can put whatever we want. So, for example, if I put, actually that would probably be bad. Let's put a piece of coal in here, and you can see it immediately disappeared, but it's not down here. Where is it? It's right here. That actually works. That's really cool to see. So I don't have any more copper owls or gold dragons currently. When we get them, we will come back over here, come back in here and put them in the filters. But basically, the graded hoppers can have any item inserted into the side or to the bottom, but not the top. The top, it only draws from what its filtered is, and it only outputs what its filter is. So if we were to put slate in this one, it would actually go through. But everything else would just kind of sit there. We have a hopper underneath, a normal one, that pulls everything out and does the same thing. So basic idea is we put all of our coins in here. They go through this hopper duck thing, and the coins get separated, sorted. If there is anything else, it immediately goes back to this barrel. The reason why I have hoppers attached to the barrels and to the task screens is this mod that includes the graded hoppers and the hopper ducks. I believe that's the name of the mod, hopper ducks. Doesn't interact with those blocks, but it would interact with normal hoppers and normal, basically anything vanilla Minecraft. These barrels are technically not vanilla because they're not in this version of Minecraft. So yeah. And then back here we have the three, the reward outputs, and I have those all set up. Hoppers into hopper ducks that then go into here. So presumably, if we just throw all of our silver stags in here, it will slowly, and we can see it with the quests, Um, slowly start completing that, and we should see silver nuggets. Perfect. And if I, put some coal in there or something on accident, it should take just a little bit, but we should see the coal pop right back here. It's perfect. All I have to do now is get the filters, and we'll do that once we have the items. And then this is kind of a weird, design so that we can do something like this. And I'll leave this open for now. But yeah, so we put the coins in there, and we get the output right there. Perfect. Now, last episode I had talked about, we had some tokens to turn in. I went ahead and did that. We have 5 infernal tier 1s. Block of redstone, emerald amulet, and a loot crate. What's in the loot crate? Buff elixirs. Okay, that's kind of cool. These are pretty good, I think. But we're going to put most of that away. And then we have more stuff. So we have, let's see, the emerald amulet. In the offhand is some max health. That's it. Okay, nothing interesting. So tier 2 loot, amethyst, and a care package. That's always nice. Some food and whatnot. And then we have tier 3 enchanted book, block of amethyst, and block of emerald. We should probably just make some more boots. And sharpness 5. Ooh boy, that is going on something good. Let's quickly make some more boots. And before we get going today, we are going to do a couple of other things. I'm going to go ahead and immediately... Aw, they're not legendary. By the way, I made some copper pickaxes, and the one I'm using, quality is Mythic Mage, which is pretty cool. Magic damage increased, but it's only when it's when the main hand, so that is unfortunate. But we'll go ahead and I will put... we'll put the old armor away. We need to... Well, I would like to get into the crop farm at some point. So that we can automatically get all this. It should work in a 5x5, which is almost what this is. And so we could have a potato farm right here, but we can't place the block yet. So, let's try to get that. I don't know how many levels we're going to need, but we need 20 both of farming and building. We can't do that yet. Also, if we get anything else good in here, we're getting some random fish. Oh, those are different. Pike and raw fish. It is a little bit longer. So eventually we'll probably look at that and get whatever we can from quests. But I don't think there's any quests we can currently do. Also, I did not have a full amount of... coins, and the main reason for that is actually because this is not a ghost item, this is an actual item, so that is something that we'll have to deal with later. And I did lose a task screen. Is this? Nope, that's slate. Okay. I lost one of these, so I had to make another one, and that is kind of expensive because we don't have access to a lot of stone. So we can... Let's see, let's get 19 levels-ish, and building up 1, so we're going to need another 20 levels. I guess we're not going to get to that today, because this is going to get expensive on levels. I mean, we do have 43, but we need a lot more. So, you know what, let's just go adventuring. I did look up how this works, the crop farm and the Sterling generator and all that. Not that difficult, to be honest. So, of course, it is almost night. I think what we're going to do is I am going to head to the Goblin Grotto. I think that is going to be where we're going to start off today. And so I will meet you guys back once I am there. I'm going to grab a few levels just so that we can fast travel. And yeah, I will meet you guys back at the Goblin Grotto. Alright, so not quite back to the Goblin Grotto, but I'm here in the lower fragrant forest, and I decided to kind of hug this wall, thinking it's going to be easier than traveling along the river. And one, this area is full of darkness. I actually got some tokens because there was a couple nasty mobs, and I think some of them even died from the honeybees potentially. But I found something, and I don't know what it is. So we're gonna see what it is. Um, okay, that is sinistite. Sinistite. But that is a chest full of loot list one and random gems. Okay, cool. That was neat, and it is quite literally just right up this little valley from here. So I just kind of climbed over it and decided to go up this way because I figured it's gonna be easier. We also need to eat more food, and we're still gonna head to the goblin area, but there might be more things to explore in this area in terms of like. There might be some like more treasures or whatnot. Might be another area type of thing. We're gonna kind of hang towards this later area. We're just gonna run. Okay, there is a lot of stuff. Let's go deeper into the forest because this is gonna be a little bit safer, I think. Ow. Okay. This is a much better area. And there is something that has the storm ability, which is awful. I despise it. But this is basically where we were heading. So, perfect. I think there might be a better way to get through this area. There's also some cobble golems. Which these guys, ow, rude. A lot of armor, but do they actually drop cobblestone? No, they don't. Are you mad at me now? Yes, you are. Magic's not that much better. There we go. We are getting heart crystals, and I gotta remember about that. That does give us more, health. Would be nice. But let's head back into the olive cave. We cleared out this a couple episodes ago, and I think we cleared pretty much everything out of it. This was where the magenta wool was, and there is a staircase down here, and I think this leads to... If we go this way, I think we can take our blocks back. I did see, yeah, there is an enemy right there. These skeletons are actually not too bad, because unlike normal skeletons, you just get close to them and then you defeat them with the sword. You don't have to worry about their ranged attacks. So that's usually what makes skeletons so awful. But we should be heading from here. So that is water. But this should lead us to the Goblin Grotto, which is where I wanted to go. So the question with this is, where do we want to go in here? We know there's like the little village over here. So I guess, and then there is a bridge. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to explore around here. Some ocelots, there's some parrots. There was a spawner in this hut. So that is something we're going to have to keep in mind. I'm sorry, what is that? I hope whatever that is stuck in there. Alright, so... those goblins look a little bit friendlier. And we have some hunters. I don't... Okay, but those goblins are not friendly. Alright, we're gonna back up. There's not a bed in there. Okay, we're gonna really back up. So that we can sleep, set our spawn type of things. And I think right in here is going to be just fine. So we're going to grab a bed. We're going to sleep. And hopefully there isn't going to be too much horrible, horrible things. I hear some horrible things, but they're down there. Okay, so that is not fully water, for the record. We need to drink. Okay, so I have no idea what's in that tree. And one of the things with this like set of mods is there's a lot of foliage that I typically don't like because it makes it hard to see what is going on. Alright, you are a special warrior. But you're also dead. They're pretty easy to kill. They drop a lot of things, though. Alright, so cocoa beans, I think we already have some. What are you? I probably shouldn't be doing this. I just... well, I attacked you. So let's just... no. Please. Drop me. Amphitheater. Okay. Whatever those are. We are not going to mess with those if we can help it, but I think the best thing for us would have been to try to use a recall potion. However, excuse me, I need to go kill my mimic. That is a diamond chest plate. Ow, that you just broke. Okay. So we have some blocks. Ow. Stop hurting me. Alright. So, do I have my normal weapon yet? No. Do have some iron daggers, which I think you can throw. But we need to get on here and get some of our armor and whatnot. And trying not to harm too much stuff. Alright, what do we have? We have our meat. We have our torches. We have our grape juice. We do have our sword and our pick and an axe and our shovel. Looks like we have a lot of our stuff. Our wand, that is very important. So there is our hot bar. Although we're going to need another sword. And we just need our armor at this point. Apparently something was giving us more torches. Alright. So secret, when you lose all your stuff, there is some drops. When you lose your stuff, hit F3 and B to show hitboxes. And that will help you find stuff like this. And I have a feeling we're in a jungle biome or something like that. Don't get stuck in holes like that. Just because our heat is really struggling. But it could also be that our stuff broke. I think our chest plate broke, so we're just gonna throw on what we have. For now, anyways. We can always head back home and get better stuff, but home is a ways away. So let's at least grab some of these blocks back. And want to kind of make sure that these goblins aren't going to be mad at me. There seems to be some goblins that are aggressive. Uh-oh. There is something right there. It's our helmet. Perfect. Alright, so that is... Why are we burning up? Is this a jungle? It is. Alright, so we are not actually prepared for this area. We need to cool off a little bit. And I think the other thing we need to do is kind of regroup. We're also going to go ahead and turn off hitboxes. That's something I like to use for when... So we are still in a jungle. Okay, this is still a jungle. But, yeah, heat is not a fun thing to deal with. And I don't really have a good way to actually deal with it, other than there is Cool Liner, and we can do stuff with that. But otherwise, I think the starting gear, hot area, there is cool paths that we can use as I get rudely interrupted. So that is something we can at least... So, moving underground, finding water to swim in to cool off. And only have one in your hand at a time. So right click, keeping the... Okay. So basically these keep you cool for a little bit of time as you kind of use them. Neat. Alright. Let's try to get rid of some of these bad spawners. And explore around this area a little bit, because we haven't really got to do that too much yet. So... Why isn't this loading? There we go. Excuse me? That was very rude. What was I supposed to do in that point? The game decided to lag, apparently, and all of those goblins just annihilated me. There's nothing else I could have done. So, we're gonna retreat a little bit. Just so that I can get a sword or something. We're gonna try to juke him a little bit. Let's go pick up some stuff. And yeah, this is not doing well for our armor. Let's use arc, because that should kill them. It's not arcing like I thought it would. Also explosions. Okay. I don't know what... Excuse you. I don't know what is exploding in the distance. But we have a little bit of our armor back. Just put on whatever we can find. We need to eat. Yeah, something is causing a lot of explosions and lag. Let's just dump off some stuff. Excuse you. We need to eat actual food, which I don't have any of the ones I was carrying around. Alright, let's back up just a little bit. And what we're going to do is grab... We have some traveler packs. Just do something like that for right now. And we're going to put all of this stuff in there. And then I have another one. You can put some stuff in there. I'm going to keep the shovel on me. It is also almost nighttime. Let's grab whatever we can from right here. Because there's so much stuff. And a lot of this stuff, even though it's like, you know, leather and all that, we can break it down and use it. So it's not like it's useless stuff to us. We can break it down into the materials and use those for whatever we need. Okay, so our inventory is full. And so what we're going to do now is I have some chests. We're going to just place those down right here and dump that stuff in there. We're going to sleep. And let's go see if we can get our stuff. And we're probably going to have to recuperate. I'll probably go back to the base and deal with inventory for one, as well as some other things. Alright, you can just die with, you know, magic. That's easier. Alright, here is our mimic. There is also some goblin spawners in here. There seems to be a lot of spawners in the area. And I don't know if the peaceful guys are anything to worry about. There is our meat. I think that's pretty much everything we need back. It's good enough anyways. So these don't seem to be hostile. You're very rude. They don't seem to be hostile, like, guys, so I'm not too worried about them. But this is an awful place. And not because of reasons you might think. It's actually more awful because of the jungle biome, the heat. Alright, let's explore around this way a little bit. So there is more stuff in the middle. Also looks like there is a swamp over that way. Something a little bit different. So, here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna call the episode here. I do have some loot crates and a bunch of, you know, intestines, and I have a bunch of stuff on me that I should probably, you know, open and deal with and all that kind of stuff. My inventory is full though, so I'm gonna head back to base. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna open these, and we have some tokens as well, and we're just gonna do this right here. What is that? Core roots. Okay. Don't know what that's about. Don't know what that's for. I am going to head back to the base, and we're gonna deal with some stuff there. I'm gonna resupply, get some more stuff. So we have 1 iron, 1 silver, 2 red. 1 iron, 1 silver, 2 red, and I believe it's 2 gold. And that gives us some spawner loot. So let's open those first. That is a bunch of stuff. We have 6 random gems. Amethyst, Soulfire, Fire Shards, and Diamonds. We have 6 Loot List 1. Steel Rapier, Warming Liner. That's great. Blocks of Iron. Blocks of Amethyst is actually really good. Dispensers. That's not a bad weapon. So we have Tier 1. Wildberry Bush. That's nice. Tier 3. Another block of Amethyst and a block of Sea Serpent Scales. Those are useful for some quest type stuff later. And we have 2 Tier 4s. Yeah, that is some good stuff. Including a Loot List 3. So, a diamond helmet, which we can wear. It is poor quality. So I don't think I'm actually going to wear that. Eventually we'll be able to wear, dragon scale leggings, and then we don't have to worry about anything. We can get some more levels, and in fact, let's go ahead and put some levels into farming. And a prismarine ring, which extinguishes its wear if it is burning. Interesting. Alright, so I have a bunch of stuff on me. Oh, we got another Mandragora. So I've got a bunch of stuff on me. I am going to head back to, I'm going to pick up the bed, and I'm going to use a recall potion. I do wonder, how difficult is it to make recall potions? It is quartz in a mundane potion, so that is really easy, because mundane potions are literally, we could use sugar on a water bottle. It is not an awkward potion, so that is kind of neat, which means I tried to shift click. That is the wrong mod pack. So we can just go ahead, and this is going to take us back to world spawn, which is fine. What is assist mode? Okay. Which is fine, because we can then use this to go back to the Victory Overlook just fine. And we will kind of regroup here, and I'll meet you guys back at the Goblin Grotto, because we are going to continue working there next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!